Hey, this is Derek. Let's talk for a quick minute about the difference between approval and affordable. And it might have a bigger impact than you realize. So let's take a look at it. Your credit card company may give you approval for an increased limit on your card. A car dealership may give you approval for a new car loan. But rarely ever, maybe never, does their best interest have anything to do with what your best interest is. I mean, usually the business model counts on you not knowing what you can afford because their business model wants to get you into as big a loan as possible for as long as possible. When I called to get approved for the mortgage on the last home that we bought, I gave the broker all my information and he said, "Congratulations, you've been approved for," and he told me I was approved for twice the amount I knew I could afford. And I laughed at him because I knew I couldn't afford that much. I mean, it's a nice ego boost to think about living in a much larger home. I mean, that's kind of my dream. But rarely ever does your ego and your budget come to the same conclusion because approval is not the same thing as affordable. For me in this case, the difference between what he said I was approved for and what I knew I could afford, the difference, not the payment, the difference was $1,500 a month, and that's a whopping ton of money. So what's the lesson here? It's a simple lesson, but it has a big impact. Approval is not the same thing as affordable, and only you know what you can afford.